everybody, this is Dr. Heather Carden coming to you live from my kitchen, and today is it. You guys have all made it here, so I just want to help you understand how you actually finish the reboot, finish strong, and go right into optimization. So when you printed off the optimization manual last Sunday, and hopefully some of you have pre-read what we need to do, we take our 2OS this morning, and maybe our Signal OS, and maybe you guys have already done that depending on your time zone. I know people in Australia are ahead of us, people on the East Coast are ahead of us. So super quick kind of how we come out of that. We want to keep all those amazing best practices that you have done. So keep drinking your water, keep your good sleep hygiene, getting to bed on time. But what we do today is when you start to feel hungry, you have some amazing choices. Have a serving of Keto OS Max, and maybe you're not hungry right at 9 o'clock your time zone or right at 8 o'clock your time zone. Maybe you just need a drink of water. Maybe your body's kind of used to being in that fasted state, and maybe you're not actually hungry until 10 or 11. That's okay. It's not a hard set 60 hours. We want to celebrate and congratulate everyone who's done this, and we want to hear from you. So please start posting your before and after pictures or your before and after experiences. So as you start to get hungry, you could have your keto cream, which is the first thing I'm going to do because I have missed it. So sorry it's not showing up there. There it is. So I'm going to have my keto cream. I've very so much missed it. If you love keto cream, put a number 1 up because I love this. But you could again have just another flavor of Max. Maybe you want to go back to the orange this morning. That would be a great thing to have. You want to keep your body high in those healthy fats because it's kind of been in that state for the last 60 hours. That will help keep the satiety. I know some people have talked about inflammation, less brain fog. That'll keep all that going. Definitely don't want to dump in garbage. So 2 options that we really came together and thought are the best practice options are having some eggs in broth. So when we have eggs in our home, we always make sure they're organic eggs. So you could have them soft boiled, you could have them hard boiled, you could have them scrambled in a little bit of coconut oil or grass-fed butter. And then again, broth. We're having a little kickoff party here in about 20 minutes. So I've got a couple different broths I bought local. I do have an Instapot in the corner. I didn't get it made. So I'm gonna have some broth and eggs. And it's okay to add a little bit of greens to this. So as I come out of the reboot, and I'm not ready yet because I'm not hungry, but I know I'm gonna have my keto cream. It may be an hour, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 30 minutes. I'm gonna really listen to my body. I'm gonna have some broth. I could put some vegetables in there if you wanted to. Just make it super simple. So we usually make a big pot of broth like Dustin talked about last night. So broth is a great thing to have. We also have the chia pudding option because some people maybe are a vegan or vegetarian. We know that eggs are the #1 allergy in the world. So Pam is actually bringing that over because we're having a keto reboot celebration. Hope you guys are doing the same in your area. Charles, when you're looking for a broth, just look for something local at the grocery store. There's lots of amazing recipes out there. I bought two reboot kits so I'd have a little bit extra broth myself, and you can do that next time as well. Or if you make some at home, there's amazing recipes out there. And you're right, Lisa, the key to listening is your broth. Why we are listening to your body. Why we use the broth is because the broth contains a ton of minerals. That's why we use it during the reboot, and that's why you can use it afterwards because it's got a lot of trace minerals in there that may have flushed out over the last 60 hours, and it's really healthy for you. We can't manufacture what nature made, so it's an amazing way. I call it God's Gatorade. Bone broth is God's Gatorade because there's so many trace minerals, there's collagen in there, just amazing things. So we definitely don't want you going back to soda and sports drinks and things like that, or juice. Have a glass of bone broth, maybe have a glass tonight before you go to bed. It's just a great practice to go. So as we come out of the reboot, and when you guys print off the optimization manual, there are 8 Keto Quest or optimizations that we really want you to build and lead into. So you'll get that pulsed out through your app. It's also, I pinned it at the top, but really pick 1 or 2 things and hone in on those. You heard Coach Dustin last night say the last month between reboots, him and his wife actually cut out dairy for a month. And they really saw how it was affecting their body. So you being the advocate for yourself, for your healthcare, and you being the own detective for your body can do amazing things. We talk about weeding out the wheat. That would be cutting out breads and pastas and maybe having rice or sweet potatoes instead if you're on a low carb, high fat, clean paleo, native 8 lifestyle. So just eating those clean type of carbohydrates. But number 1, most important is water. We know we can only go 3 days without water. So keep pushing that water. I know it's hard for some people. People don't like water. 50% should be of your body's weight should be in water. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you should have at least 75 ounces of water. We also want you to make sure that you stay in this positive mode. We've had thousands and thousands of comments in her positive support. We want you to stay with that. Stay with your same accountability partner, and maybe let them help you push you to better. Maybe you hadn't been doing much movement and you just started doing some movement. So continue on with that. Have fun when you're exercising. The weather is changing all over the globe. So whatever the weather is, make some type of fun sport about that. It's nice today in Kansas. You could actually go for a walk or a run. There's no snow today. Or maybe get out and play kickball with your kids or badminton or do something fun. Just keep your body moving. It keeps your lymphatic going. It keeps your metabolism up and high and really keeps your body in that clean state as we sweat. Again, it helps detoxify your body, helps keeping it clean. We also want you to make sure that you make good choices. So there's one, number 4 is called the carb blocker. So that's just keeping your pantry clean. Don't let the cakes and cookies and pies and donuts, creep back into your house between now and May 15th. Keep that stuff out. There's amazing healthy choices. You guys saw how great you felt not chewing any food. Well, you've just done an amazing gift for your body and cleaned it out. Make sure those choices you make, like organic eggs or put some spinach in them, have some nice bone broth, have a nice piece of fish tonight, have some chicken tomorrow. Just keep it nice and clean. You're going to see some meal ideas in the optimization. And also you can go back to the Prove It Facebook page, the corporate Facebook page, and look at some of the tailgate recipes. Great recipes there. So hop over there. Just don't let the garbage creep back in. Some of you struggled a little bit during the 60 hours, and just recall what that struggle meant to you and how you pushed through it. Do the same thing at the grocery store, the same thing if you're out to eat with friends. You can always tell somebody, hold the bun, hold the chips, hold the fries, sub for salad. It's actually a little, I think, trendy to actually do that, and it's very healthy, which I love. So don't be afraid to, tell someone I'm not going to have that today if it's cake or something. Just prepare yourself. Again, when your water is high in your body, because 2 to 3% dehydration can mimic hunger. So make sure water, number 1, is getting in your body, and that will help you curb those cravings along with drinking your Keto OS or Max. Number 9, drive up your fat. So eating lots of healthy fats. I've got avocados here. So my bedtime snack, if I maybe just avocado with some salt and pepper, or maybe my breakfast may be just putting an egg in my avocado here. But again, keep this morning simple when you introduce that first meal. Your body's been resting, give it a nice gift. Don't go jump in on, garbage like donuts and pastries or heavy fried foods like biscuits and gravy. Nice eggs, a bone broth, a nice chia pudding would be great for your body. So we want to keep those carbs out and keep the carbs clean over the next period between our reboot, the next 28 days. And then really practice maybe a little bit more intermittent fasting. Maybe you've been eating your last dinner at 8 or 9 o'clock. Remember, it takes your digestive tract about 3 or 4 hours to actually break down food. You guys don't need to feed your body to go to sleep. So with that being said, if your bedtime is 10 o'clock, maybe eat your last meal at 6. Maybe if your bedtime is 11 o'clock, eat your last meal at 7. Maybe you're not hungry when you wake up, and that would be a great time to just kind of wait, have some ketones, have your keto cream, have some 1-4-3 and some tea. Really listen to your body and eat when you're hungry and don't eat when you're not. Hopefully you guys have figured this out, and that's why we have thousands of people having amazing experiences, because they identified their foods, that they're little nibblers throughout the day, or they're just eating because it's in front of them, or they're just eating because it smells good. Identify what that trend was for you this last 60 hours, and you can change it today. Again, celebrate what you did since Sunday night. It's an amazing feat to get this far, and listen to your body. The next one is really make sure you're doing good sleep hygiene. Sorry, I'm checking my notes here, guys, to make sure I don't miss them. So we talked about turning off your electronics, having a good sleep hygiene, getting all the electricity and stuff like TVs, computers, iPads, tablets out of your bedroom, having it nice and dark. Even 5 degrees cooler can actually help your body sleep and rest much better. So don't do this just during the reboot. Make this a good practice for life. This is something everyone can do, and these optimizations actually help upgrade your body between reboot to reboot. The reboot is meant to really re-cleanse your body, reset it like we've talked about with the computer, reset that hard drive, and then between reboot, the optimization, the Keto Quest is really to allow your body to upgrade to that next level. Keep things clean, allow your body to make clean red blood cells, clean white blood cells, so your body's immune system gets healthier and stronger each and every day. And number 8, which is so important, is accountability. If you need to print off 28 of those sheets that we have to Journey You Journal, where it writes down what you ate, how you felt, how many glasses of water, print off a whole booklet of that, or maybe just go buy a dedicated booklet to yourself and you write down what you ate, how you felt. Maybe you did a random act of kindness, keeping that positive mojo going. Or you have an accountability partner, make sure that you text or check in with them every day, like, you did great today, I fell off the wagon, tomorrow's a new day. What I want you to know is every beginner's a winner. We had several people who couldn't complete the 60 hours, but I want to celebrate the people who said yes, they bought the kit, they tried it, they maybe not have gotten through till this morning, but that's okay. They tried. Every beginner is a winner. And like Brian Underwood, our CEO, says, do not confuse better for perfect. So I don't want anybody feeling bad if they only got to 40 hours or 28 hours. Amazing. Amazing that you did that, because you've probably never done that before. So celebrate that. And then I want you to start making a list of people who you know who could actually do what you did, or maybe want to do what you did. They need to have this little gift to their body. They need to reset their body. Make that list, because you guys know when it goes on sale in May, it's only on sale a very, very short time, I think 4 or 5 days. So get that list going in your head. Have a little celebration walk today. Have a little celebration lunch with everybody. Eating clean, high healthy fats, 1-4-3 on your salad, a little keto cream this afternoon, and some chai latte tea is amazing. And keep that good practice of 2 servings of ketones every day, because it does give your body more energy. It does help balance out your blood sugar. It keeps your brain super, super focused, as you know. So again, this is Dr. Heather Carden. I want to thank you guys for letting me be one of your Keto Reboot coaches here. So impressed with all of you, all of your comments. I know I didn't get to 100% of them, but I have been reading through them every night before I go to bed. That's my best practice, because all that's positive energy for my brain. Hearing how wonderful you guys did, even when things were hard, people you didn't know stepped in and gave you a high five or said, you can do this. I love all that. So celebrate you. Tell everybody what you did. I know my husband's at the gym and somebody said, why are you doing that? And he's like, well, why not? Why would I want to push myself to be better? Why would I not want to do this? And that's my question to you. Think of people you know that maybe said, I don't know if I can do it. It's okay if it's not perfect. Let them, allow them to try. And again, people who I know said, I don't think I can do it, but I'll try, did an amazing, amazing job. So I want to thank you guys for letting me be one of your Keto Reboot coaches. I will be super excited for our May reboot. And stay tuned. We've got a lot of stuff coming to you today and throughout the next reboot. So we're going to stay in touch. Make sure you guys continue to be optimized, continue to be the best version of yourself on this keto quest, and stay tuned for more. So you guys have an amazing day, and make sure that you turn in your stories to reboot@provethq.com. So reboot@provethq.com, your before and after, whether it's a picture, whether it's a story, whether you're sleeping better, digestion's better, moods are better. We want to hear from you. We want to hear how this keto reboot really helped you optimize your life. We want you to have an amazing day, and we look forward to hearing from each and every one of you.